Honour members, for the time being, I'm hoping that every member has read the report, and therefore I will have a bias towards members who are not members of the committee. Yeah. No, the others will also get a chance, but the greater numbers will be of those members who are not members of the committee. So that they also, it is good you also, if you are in the committee, you hear what others think of what you have done. Member for Turkana North.
Honorable Speaker, the report reflects so many critical aspects that are the main criteria for holding public office. Honorable Speaker, I too wish to thank the President for coming up with the list of very capable and qualified Kenyans who represent serious diversities of all ethnics, majority of the ethnics that are in Kenya. The people also contain, the report also indicates that the nominees have vast experience, well-read, and have served this country in various capacities. Honorable Speaker, I want to particularly, I'm really impressed with the report indicating the youth representative, Mr. Achesa. The report indicates that Mr. Achesa has unique characteristics which exhibit that it's not only education that you can make the ends meet or you can serve the country, but you can serve the country in whichever skills you have effectively and diligently.
I wish to dwell a little bit on number 6, another learned friend of mine, Mr. Keriako Tobiko, who is the nominee for Environment and Forestry. The competence of Mr. Keriako Tobiko is vouched. I mean, his academic papers, right from his secondary schools, where in 1984, he was actually the best candidate in the country. Then he went on to study law. I met him in the university, and then he left the university. We have served both as lawyers, and he has risen all the way to become the DPP. And in the office of the DPP, which is a constitutional office established under the Constitution of 2010, Mr. Keriako Tobiko was able to transform that office into one of the most efficient offices in the country. He only found 93 prosecutors, public prosecutors, and as he left, he had 627. On top of that, we had the prosecution offices almost in every courthouse in the country. It may be asked why a lawyer of such eminent standing is going to end the Ministry of Environment and Forestry. And my own view is this: there are many laws that govern especially the environment, including international treaties, which must be abided with. And it is important that somebody who has a grasp of those international treaties, the laws which we do have in the country, including the Environment Management and Coordination Act and the other laws that come under it, these are areas which an expert in law should actually look into and should be able to guide the country as regards environment. The same applies to forestry. Implementation of those laws would require his great mind, would require his intervention, and would require his critical thinking. It is for this reason that I would actually support Mr. Keriako Tobiko to take over the docket of environment. Again, the next one is Mr. Simon Chelugui, who has expertise in water and sanitation, while the Honorable Ukur Yatani, his CV has been laid as one of the best, rising from being a DO all the way to being a governor with a stint in parliament, and now he is proposed for a cabinet post. Appointing Appointment number 9, which is Rashid Achesa Mohammed, it has been reported that he is a vibrant youth who will take care of sports and heritage in the country. It has been proposed that it has been said that he does not have the academic qualifications, but my own view is that there is no academic qualifications required for one to be a cabinet secretary, but one must exhibit expertise, diligence, and commitment towards service. Finally, but not least, there are many counties that possibly have missed in these positions, and we know for sure that there are only 21 or 22 positions, and the counties are 47. That notwithstanding, there are many other positions which we are of the view that these would actually be given to the other counties, so that we all feel that we are part and parcel of the government. The gender balance equation is actually done, and therefore the list passes. I therefore support that we do adopt this report. Thank you.
Member for Malava.
Mr. Speaker, there are many persons, because we are talking of also moment for reward, it's a fact. Mr. Speaker, when it comes to converts, Rashid was a member of ODM. And Mr. Speaker, I can assure you that when he was a member of ODM was really very strong in Kakamega County. It was so difficult even some of us then to really move around Kakamega, Munyes. But when this man converted to Jubilee, we were having just a nice time in Kakamega, we were having a nice time in Munyes. So this is a man that when it comes to conversion, when it comes to commitment, he does it once, not a watermelon type like we've seen some other persons. This is a person who is so dynamic. In fact, most of us who have interacted with him, most of the persons who know Rashid, think that this is a man who has really schooled to very high levels. Because of his dynamism, he is in a position to interact with all. He can interact with the youth, he can interact with the old, he can interact with even the educated. So, Mr. Speaker, I would urge that members actually approve this name, and I would actually imagine and wonder why even people are thinking that Rashid must have these academic papers, as most people are saying even on social media. The drafters of the Constitution knew what they were doing. They stated very clearly that when it comes to the position of president, deputy president, governor, deputy governor, speakers of National Assembly, Senate, they should have bachelor's degrees. They knew what they wanted. But when it comes to position of CS, they did not put this as a requirement. And Mr. Speaker, when it comes to sports, it requires this type of person who is so forceful, this type of person who actually blends so well with the youth. You know very well the status of sports in our country, and we require this kind of person to come in and really help us, to boost us, actually work well.